Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura. This is Small Stuff Big Family. Today I'm going to be taking you upstairs to our oldest daughter's rooms. They share a bedroom. We just gave the room a complete transformation and I love the way that it turned out. I'm so excited to get up there and show you guys. I hope that you guys love the way that it turned out just as much as I do. It took a lot of work, but it was so worth it. And I think that it really does both of our daughters justice. They have two completely different personalities. They're a couple years apart in age, but I think that the way that we've set up the room, it really suits them well and they absolutely love it. I hope you guys do too. If you do enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps my channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Next week we have an interesting video coming out. I'm going to be cleaning my car. It is disgusting. So gross. I am good about keeping our house fairly clean. Not so good about keeping my car clean and organized, but I'm gonna be tackling that. That's gonna be one of my goals, is to get it under control and then keep it that way. How many times have you said that? I've said that a lot, but this time I mean it. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me and that'll maybe be motivation to keep it that way. Maybe I'll update you guys in a couple months and see if it's actually that way. But don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that. Hit the notification bell and let's get right on into seeing our daughter's room transformation. Okay, so we're going upstairs to the second floor of our home and I'm going to show you a before. This is our upstairs hallway and then at the end of this space is going to be my stepdaughter's new room. This is the mess that it looks like right now. I just had to capture this. So we got a new roof last year. So the roof is good, but the drywall and the insulation just really needed to be replaced because there had been some leaks in the old roof. So we are in the process of getting this completely. My husband just tore out all of this from the ceiling last night. We're gonna do the walls too, but obviously we've got a big mess to clean up first. When I say we, and it comes to home renovation stuff, I always mean my husband. I don't really do that. I do the decorating, I do the help with the painting, and that's about it. This is what we have so far. We've got pink on one side, and turquoise on the other side. There's a couple little touch-ups of the paint still needed. We're still painting the heating vent here, but then we continued the color on half of the room. The door needs another coat of the white paint, but we painted the white. The door's white. It used to be this color here. It used to be just this kind of old-fashioned, outdated color. We're just painting it completely white. Kitty! Here comes my cat. Leo! Kitty, kitty, there you are. Hi! He's so cute. We're just painting the inside because we want the hallway to kind of, I guess, all stay outdated together. But eventually we're gonna paint the other side white as well because we're gonna redo the entire hallway, which is a complete disaster, and then the boys' bedrooms as well. So we're gonna completely re-drywall the ceilings, and then we're gonna paint all this wood paneling the same like grayish white tone that we painted the ceilings in here. We've got like big 5-gallon buckets of that stuff. And then these are the paint colors that we actually picked. We got these from Lowe's. We got the Sherwin-Williams Showcase stain blocking paint and primer. This is 1 coat coverage guaranteed. So they literally told us that if this paint did not cover with 1 coat, that we could take a picture and get our money back. The blue color is called Sea Kiss, and the pink is called, what is it called? Sweet 16. Which is appropriate because my 5-year-old pretty much acts like she's a teenager already. My brother-in-law is an electrician, so he did all the outlets and installed the new light fixture. My husband's got to trim out the window and the floors. We got the vinyl click-in-place type of flooring. It's gonna look really nice. Same thing that we did in our bathroom, which we love. It's water resistant, extremely durable. So I think that's gonna be great for the girls' room. And that's where we're at. So I really cannot wait to be decorated. The next time I show you guys this will probably when it's completed. So this is the final look of what my stepdaughter's room looks like. I'm just gonna walk you through it and tell you the different things that we did, point out a few of my favorite features. First, let's start with the floor. So this is laminate flooring. It's the kind that just clicks and locks into place. My husband did all of this himself. It did not take him very long. He literally did it in just a few hours. So it was relatively easy. The rugs on the floor, we got the big floral rug from Amazon that my cat is, you know, right in the way of. And then these two smaller rugs are the same as what was in my youngest daughter's room, if you saw that room video. If not, I can link that below. But these are rugs that just came from Menards. They literally cost a couple bucks on Black Friday. And again, I just think that they added just a little extra pop of color. I love the way that the paint color came together right here in the middle of the window. With the one half, we painted the pink half of the wall first, and then we finished off painting the blue wall. We did the ceilings in here all white. It's actually like a very, very light gray. And the ceiling light we got from Lowe's as well. It actually came in a pack of 2. So we're going to eventually put one in the hallway when we redo the hallway. The curtains, I just wanted something very light and sheer because there was so much color going on in the room that I didn't want to add more color to the wall. And because this room only has the one window, I wanted to make sure that most of the natural light was still going to be able to come through. So sorry about the lighting. When you're talking about windows, it's hard to get the lighting right, but that looks good so you can get a good view of the curtain. I can get up close and show you. It just has these little tiny pink stars on them to add just a little bit of something without it being too much. On the side of each of their beds, we used a 2-drawer cube that we got from Target. It's the same one on both sides of their beds. We're using that for a nightstand. They just have a few things that they wanted to add to the top to kind of decorate it with, their piggy bank and just some random things that they wanted to decorate with. They each have books on their side. And then there's a drawer at the bottom of each one that they can just keep whatever random odds and ends that they want to keep down at the bottom. So that worked out really nicely as a nightstand. They needed something to go here in the corners of their beds. It couldn't be too tall or too wide, obviously, and these turned out just perfectly. This is how Michaela has hers kind of set up and decorated. So that brings us to this side of the room. This is where the majority of the toys are kept. We tried to keep it where the toys were all kept on Paisley's side. She's the younger one. She's the one that honestly plays with toys a lot more than her big sister does. Michaela still plays with toys, but she's kind of outgrowing that a little bit. So I wanted Paisley's side to look like the more younger, fun, playful side, and then Michaela's to be a little bit more grown up. And that's why we put the dresser on Michaela's side, because it just looks a little bit more grown up for her. She also likes playing on the computer. This is just my husband's computer that he lets her play on. And we did get her a new keyboard and mouse and this Galaxy. It's actually got a unicorn on it. Galaxy Unicorn mouse pad. We got those from Amazon. I can link those below if you're interested. I want to get her a desk. But with these walls being so short on the side, that's the biggest dilemma and the hardest part to figure out about where to put the desk. You could put a desk potentially in between their beds, but I think that's going to look so crowded. What I'm thinking would work is to get a desk that kind of is built into the wall. And then that would not take up too much of the floor space, but would give her just enough space to have her keyboard and her computer on a small fold-out desk, and then just have a chair that she pulls up to it. I believe that that would work, so we just have to find what we're looking for. They have one at IKEA that I think we're probably going to eventually put right here in this spot. This dresser was a complete trash to treasure transformation. So what I did was just completely painted this white, and then I pulled all the original hardware off of there, spray painted them with a matte black spray paint, And then I finally went in and did the little details in between these grooves on these two trap drawers. I took the just regular black acrylic paint, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. On the back of their door, we just have some of their coats, their bathrobes, some hats and scarves and things like that. Or on the front of the door, I should say. And then the back of the door, we have their mirror. This was just a plain wooden mirror. I painted this to match their bed and their dresser, just a matte, that same matte black color. And then they have like their scrunchies and all their big JoJo bows and other little bows. This is just on a ribbon that actually came with like a JoJo bow set. Another big key to having two girls in one bedroom, especially with as much stuff as our two girls do, we use under the bed storage. It is so key to keep their winter snow boots and snow gear in there. And then we have, this one is actually their candy and their snacks. We keep a lid on that so that we don't get little critters up here. And then some of their dressier shoes on that side. That's what's under Michaela's bedding. And then on Paisley's side is more of their toys that we keep over here. So we've got their baby dolls in this one. Barbie dolls and Barbie doll accessories are kept in this one. And Paisley's LOL dolls we keep in that box that they came in. So the girls' closet is not actually in their bedroom. It's actually out here in the hallway. We have it divided by our younger daughter's clothes down here on this side, and then older daughter's clothes are over here. And then down at the bottom, they have these little baby car seats for their baby dolls, and we keep like their baby memorabilia, like their little baby blankets and things like that we want to save for them for when they're grown. And over here on this side, I love keeping these little plastic pieces that the bedding comes in to store the bedding whenever we're not using it. So we just have some extra comforters and sheets. And then this storage bin down here, we keep whatever off-season clothes. So like right now, it is the winter time, so we have their spring and summer clothes in here. And that way, since we have a smaller closet that we're working with, we can just keep whatever the current season's worth of clothes are up here. That's it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What was your favorite part of the room? Is there anything that you would have done differently? I'm always excited to hear your guys' thoughts and your input on the videos. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.